Hey guys, so today I want to show you my residential community in China and everything that surrounds my residential community, because I think it's a pretty common residential community that you can find in China, but at the same time it's pretty uncommon for most of the foreigners that arrive to China and start to live here, because there are so many things that are very cool and unusual in my opinion. Yeah, and first of all, I need to say that the community is huge. I live in this side, and this side, I don't know, it has like 6 to 7 buildings, and there is that side. It's the same residential community, and it also has 6 to 7 buildings, and they are pretty high. They have 33 floors, and they look like resorts. Yeah. It's a normal residential community, but it looks like a resort for elderly people, I would say, because most of the time when you go out, you can see lots and lots of elderly people everywhere. And actually, it is a second part of my video about my neighborhood. I did the first part around a year ago, but now I realize that there are still so many cool things that I haven't shown to you. So I'm gonna show them for you now. It says, "Welcome back home." And I honestly like how green everything is. It's just a pleasure to live in this environment. And one of the best things that I like here is that they have this community building. As far as I know, they have some sort of small clubs in this community building that you can participate in. And on the other side of the building, they have a pretty nice swimming pool. And this swimming pool is available for all residents of this community. So basically you can come anytime and just enjoy the sunshine, swim and so on. Oh yeah, you can see that it is the swimming center, and they have the swimming pool there. Yeah, looks pretty nice, but there is not so many people because it is actually pretty cold now, 17 degrees, but we live in the south, so it is considered cold, so that's why there is not many people swimming right now. But there are some people swimming there in this like covered pool. Yeah, it basically looks like a huge park, but that's just a yard in this community. Well, you may notice that there are a lot of elderly people here, and in the comment section of the previous video, many people say that it looks like a retirement house. And yeah, I see why. Basically, it is pretty hard to see any like adults or teenagers, basically because adults are working and teenagers, they are the most hard-working class in China. And so basically I have a lot of students here in China, and they are around like 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. And sometimes when we practice spoken English, we talk about their school life. And they tell me crazy things about their school life. Basically, they say that they have so many classes that is just insane. For example, for me, when I was a kid, in Russia, we only had like 5 to 6 classes a day, and then we would go and have fun for the rest of the day or do homework. For them, they stay at school from 8 a.m. until 9 p.m. Yeah, they have lunch breaks, dinner breaks, but still they stay at school almost all the time. And when they are not at school, they do homework. So basically that's why you almost will never see any teenagers outside just playing and having fun. one more thing that I wanted to show you is this. We've already passed this place, but I want to explain you why I like it here so much. Basically, there you can see a small stage, and on that stage they have a lot of performances. And when I look out of my window in the morning, I can see many performances here, and most of the performances are held by the elderly people. These elderly people, they love to gather there, dance, sing, and do some sort of like Chinese opera style performances. Even right now you can hear some people playing music and singing in the Chinese opera style. Let me see if I can actually walk around the neighborhood and film it better. Anyways, why do they gather in that place in our community? As far as I understand, we have a branch of the University for Elderly People in our community. And what is this? These are government-funded entities that aim to let elderly people socialize and enjoy their free time together, you know? So when elderly people start to feel lonely or bored, they can find one of these universities, or schools for elderly people, and they can choose different activities according to their likings. For example, like knitting, or singing, or playing musical instruments, or learning computer science. Yeah, so there are many courses available for them, and I've checked the price once, and it's around 200 RMB per year. Yeah, I will write how much is it in dollars, but 200 RMB per year for them to meet several times a week with other elderly, and they have young teachers who teach them dancing, singing, musical instruments, and so on. So yeah, I see a lot of performances taking place in my community, and I think that's just amazing. That's definitely a place where I would love to meet my elderly years. And by the way, guys, I've already mentioned that it's a second video about my neighborhood, so if you haven't watched the first video, you can click the link somewhere here. And in that video I've shown the Taoist temple that is located next to my neighborhood. And now I'm gonna show you the Buddhist temple that is also located on the other side of my neighborhood. Let me see if I can go in. They have some construction work here. Oh. Wow, something is burning. Seems like they are burning some ritual sacrifices right now. Some shrines. Okay, so they asked me not to film the halls of prayers itself. So yeah, it seems like in this temple they are pretty sensitive about it, because I've been to other temples, and in many temples actually they are pretty free about it, so they don't mind when people are taking pictures or videos inside the temple. So yeah, next time, guys, next time. Oh, and by the way, there is one amazing temple in Kunming that is like huge, and it is also located not very far from here. So if you want to see it, let me know in the comment section. I will make a video and show it to you, because that place is just like jaw-dropping. Did you hear it? Basically a lot of children, they are setting off firecrackers. That's why it sounds like there is a gunshot happening somewhere nearby. But it's because the Chinese New Year is approaching, so people are having fun with firecrackers. Yeah, and there is a lot of dog owners, an insane amount of dog owners living here. So I wonder how these dogs feel during the Chinese New Year. And actually, my wife and I, we are getting a dog right now. So yeah, That's been a dream of ours for many years, and we're finally getting it. And we are learning more and more about like having dog in China and what the restrictions are. So yeah, if you want to know more, just like I said, leave a comment below. Alright guys, that's all for this video. If you found it interesting, please like and subscribe to the channel, and if you want to know more about life in China, consider clicking on the video shown to you on the screen right now. And I'll see you there.